Okay, I think we're on what, 22? I think 22, 52, 2023. 22 or 23. I don't remember. Whew, whichever one it is, it's one of those. So, and today, this is a thing that whichever one it is, it's one of those. And this is a talkie. It's black and white, 125 minutes, and it was a talkie. It was super controversial at the time that it came out, and it's a movie by Charlie Chaplin, and I think that people should watch it because it's important that you watch it, actually. And it is Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator. I love this Criterion set. Yeah? Yeah. Now, The Great Dictator is a parody made well before World War II about the lead up to World War II, or rather the threat that Adolf Hitler and his Third Reich, the Democratic National Socialists, out in Germany, posed to the rest of the world. Because, National Socialism has, like all socialism, a racial tendency to it. And Charlie Chaplin saw that and was like, some of this stuff is not good. We need to be very careful with this. We need to understand that this is not a good thing. There are things happening in the world that aren't good. He was ringing a clarion bell about Adolf Hitler and his regime back when this movie was made, which was, when was this movie made again? 1940. It was made in 1940, right after, I think, the invasion of Poland. And it's brilliant. It's really funny. Some of the stuff in here is really funny. Lots of some jokes at the expense of World War I, and at the expense, a lot of good physical humor. Charlie Chaplin's character, one character of his doesn't speak until almost near the end of the movie, and the other character is a bit of a chatterbox. Banana! Okay. No, a lot of this movie is fantastic. The little end speech of it is a brilliant damning of what actual fascism is. Actual fascism is socialism. National Socialism, fascism, democratic fascism, communism. They're all sour fruits in the same barrel. One is not better or worse than the other. They're just all terrible. And we should do everything we can to avoid those. And you know how you avoid socialism? Socialism wants to dictate down how people will be. They want people to be one particular way and to accept one particular thing. But at the end of the day, we need to be human to each other. We need to be humane to each other. I would not do this movie justice to ruin parts of it. A lot of people can look up the speech at the end, and while that speech at the end is nice, it needs the context of the entire film. I feel like people need the context of the entire film. Now, if watching a film where Charlie Chaplin plays a mockery version of Adolf Hitler somehow makes you uncomfortable, the problem is you. Your discomfort with that idea, your discomfort with that experience is the problem. So, I'm going to say, you should check this movie out. Everyone should see this movie. This is a movie that should be shown in schools. This is a movie that everyone should see. It should be one of those movies like Stagecoach or Citizen Kane or whatnot that people are like, you know what? You're here in film school. You're watching this movie. If you're in a civil issues course, this and 1984 are some movies that you should watch. It's a good movie. It's also funny. It's pretty funny. And that makes it palatable. because it's funny. And because it also takes things that are horrible and puts them in a frame that people can look at that and think about it. Because like the best medicine for the bitter pill of life and reality is to sugarcoat it just a little bit with something sweet and comedic and light. And Charlie Chaplin is a minister of light in this movie through his weird means and methods and some of the more absurd notions in here that all lead to a speech that, well, parts of it feel a little cheesy, like the look up, yeah, that, but the thing itself just, it works. And I recommend it. I recommend you go out and buy the Criterion one for it. It's got some amazing commentary on it from historians and other people. There's like a reprint of like his essay on here. But yeah, The Great Dictator is a brilliant film. And let's see, where is it? He put together, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, Mr. Chaplin answers his critics. The comedian defends his ending of The Great Dictator. And he's like, yeah. When the critic of the New York Times wrote that The Great Dictator came off magnificently, he expressed his own opinion. He and I meant different things, though. He was looking at one end of the telescope and I the other. And then it goes on from there. And you know what? He's right. I think you need to be... Actually, think you need to put down the telescope and go out, find this movie, watch this movie. It's good. You should. Watch it, feel better, be better. It's like almost 2 hours, but it'll go by way quickly, and you'll be glad you watched it.
Morning, Maya.